Go.
Ask me the question.
Say what? Say what?
What's the question?
I don't care. You say what? Say what?
The question was, will Billy ever be able to beat Lorenzo at Marvel vs. Capcom 3? My answer is no. I don't think that Billy will ever be able to take Marvel vs.
Troy, let me go in while this interview's happening. Yeah, see, like, do you believe that there's, like, in 8 days, dude? So I'm gonna give Billy, like, the courtesy and the benefit of saying that we're all fucked up and, like, we've impeded upon his doing. If we were to give him 8 days, you believe that in 8 days, there's nothing the man could do or practice to go and raise himself above the level of Lorenzo?
No.
The fuck did he even say? I was paying attention.
What's that? What's that? Like, why would you say that there's nothing he could do? Like, no amount of practicing, like, no amount of careful studying. Like, he could go to bed at night witnessing other people play the characters he's playing, and then going back the next day and practicing those combos and shit. There's nothing he could do. Why is there nothing he could do to, like, possibly win?
You try to practice and take on a man who's been playing a game for months on end, who also obtains natural ability. Immense amounts of natural ability.
So you think it's the natural ability that conquers over everything? You think that there's no amount of learned ability that can supersede other abilities that are given through experience, that certain innate promises and innate, like, abilities supersede everything else?
It's that, and it's the fact that Lorenzo's been training constantly, while Billy has been sitting playing Super Smash Brothers.
But think about it this way, and this is what I'll say. Lorenzo is fucking pro. I give it to him all day long. What I'll say, dude, I am noob enough to accept that there's, honestly, like, I cannot even try to, like, beat him or best him in anything other than a simple mode. But me being the noob that I am, I will go and I will ask Tori, dude, you think that Lorenzo practicing, like, Lorenzo playing games, like, he'll play a game, dude, and he plays a game to play a game, but Billy going out with an 8-day program of, like, specifically learning how to counter one person, that no amount of training, no amount of thought, no amount of strategy can go and overcome or supersede the mountain as Lorenzo. You believe that to be true?
This, at the end of the day, has nothing to do with natural ability. This has to do with the fact that Lorenzo has been training. He wants it. He loves it. He loves Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He has natural ability. He has the time spent practicing.
But
And nothing...
It's 3 games.
1 second, my friend.
I know, but it's 3 games, man. 3 games. So
You're trying to say that a man who's been playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3 days on end, match upon match, stacked on top of natural ability, stacked upon that, can Billy learn to beat that type of monster in 8 days? 8 days.
But babe.
8 days. Babe. Here. It's not that I'm not rooting for Billy. Mathematically, I do not believe that that is possible.
But what I'll say, babe, is that you're talking about NBC3. You're talking about Street Fighter, NBC3, and BlazBlue. So you're saying in neither, it's like none of those categories, dude. None of those categories. None of those multiple categories, no matter how much he practices, can he overcome the deficit that he acquires by facing such an opponent as Lorenzo himself. You'll say that it's like no amount of practicing can do that. Maybe NBC3, dude.
Allow me to field the question to Lorenzo. How long have you been playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3, MVC3?
Since both of them have come out and released.
What's the name of the swimmer? Michael Phelps?
Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps?
He smoked weed.
Can I? He did. Can I train in 8 days and beat Michael Phelps at swimming?
Let me ask you.
No, answer my question. Can I? In 8 days, can I train swimming?
I want to say it, Tori.
And beat Michael Phelps?
I want to say it, Tori. You ask.
Answer my question.
Babe, I'm going to answer your question.
Right now.
What I want to say is, babe, now, could I say that Michael Phelps in the butterfly could be somebody like Billy?
But we're talking about Tall.
Yeah, probably. But then this is also I gotta say.
Can Tall beat Michael Phelps?
Hold on. It's an unfair comparison because as much as I love Lorenzo, what I'll say is you bring in Michael Phelps, you bring in a person who, for his own job, dude, for his own life to take meaning, he practices non-stop. It's an unfair comparison to say that I love Lorenzo. I know he's really good at games. But I don't think Lorenzo puts in even half the time that Michael Phelps puts into swimming. That guy works out every day, and he swims every day. He laughs, dude. He'll run away.
Closing argument.
He'll run every day. I'll see that.
8 days from now, we're going to see what happens.
Oh, we will.
I'm willing to be right. I'm willing to be wrong.
Okay. That's very fair enough. But what I'll say is that even though I'm playing devil's advocate, because I'll say that I do believe that Lorenzo is really good, but to say that, like, Lorenzo can win at every avenue possible without practicing, or with Billy practicing, without having that trainer's mentality, like, you could look at Michael Phelps and you could say, hey, I believe that my friend can swim better than you in 8 days. Michael Phelps would not look at that guy and say, yeah, you know what, you're right, let's try it out, and he will, like, go out and get drunk, get stoned, and get everything else, and then just fucking go challenge him the day of. A guy like that would fucking go out and swim every day